What up, guys? It's Spike. Alright, man. So before I get into any of what you said, this is a little something for my subscribers. South of Hell, I picked it up. I listened to about a third of it in the car. It is freaking dope. Okay? If you're a juggalo, if you're into this music, whether you're juggalo or not, if you're into this music, if you're into Boondocks, if you're into, this is probably some of his best stuff. It's definitely, I love it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say is, from what I've heard, I love it. I can't wait to watch the DVD it comes with. And where I got it at Best Buy, it was only about $10. It'll say a higher price, but it's $10. So, freaking awesome. Now, I want to address what you said about juggaloism or a juggalo being a religious thing. Because I know a lot of people would have a problem with what you just said. A lot of juggalos would have a problem with what you said. Honestly, myself included. I'm a juggalo. I am not religious in any way. And I am an atheist. Now, you could try to say I'm not a juggalo for that, but that's not true. And let me explain why. Is because if you talk to someone like Violent J, any of those people, whether it's any of them, they will tell you that that anyone can be a juggalo. Anyone can be a juggalo. Yes, most of the artists on Psychopathic do believe in God. Like, I know ICP says they like to believe in God, and, they do believe in God. Boondocks, for example, thanked God on his album for everything, and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, most of ICP, whatever. I mean, not most of ICP, but most of Psychopathic, and definitely a lot of juggalos out there, do believe in God. And a lot of juggalos do believe in some sort of dark carnival mythology. It's meant to be mythology, okay? I do believe that. It is meant to be mythology, and ICP has said that. Maybe it has a message to it. I'm not sure. I think that they may or may not, there may or may not be people. I know there are people, though, who do believe in some sort of apocalypse, something like the Dark Carnival apocalypse, and I know some people believe that. But that's not what it means to be a juggalo. And let us be very clear here. There was nothing religious about being a juggalo in itself. I think what we need to define is being a juggalo versus the juggaloism religion that I've seen around. The people who believe in juggaloism religiously. We need to understand also that there's a difference between a philosophy and a religion. You have to follow the philosophy to be a juggalo. That you can be any religion. The philosophy is basically don't be a frickin' bigot. Accept people for who they are and don't be a frickin' bigot. That's really a very simple philosophy right there. Do what you want, be who you are, accept people for who they are, don't be a bigot. Is it really that hard of a philosophy to grasp? It's and requirement to it. Well, it's you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect self-esteem to be a juggalo. That's for darn sure. You don't have to not have any concern with anybody says. But it is about being yourself. That's not that you have to. It's something that'll benefit you to be yourself. It promotes being yourself. Not all juggalos do that. But I think that's more of a misunderstanding than any misunderstanding I might have regarding anything religious about it. But I would have to say no. It's not religious in itself. There may be a religious element that some juggalos believe. But to try to attribute it to being a juggalo and saying that the religion of the Dark Carnival and being a juggalo go hand in hand is not true. You can say that, I think it more goes with, you basically have to be a juggalo to believe that the Dark Carnival religion but you don't have to believe the dark carnival religious view to be a juggalo. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to be a Christian. Being a juggalo just means you're not a bigot. You accept people as they are, and it's really that's it. It means being an individual. And as an individual, it means thinking for yourself. So if I think for myself and have found that there's no God in from my own thinking, ICP and the psychopathic artists would say, from for all I know, they would say, you know what, I'm a juggalo. If I say I'm a juggalo and I'm not hating on anybody, I'm a juggalo. So yeah, it's Spike here. Peace out. Woo woo.